Every Sunday, my husband and I look forward to enjoying our favorite dishes at lunch after a hectic week. Hence, I come up with innovative ways to make our meals healthier without compromising on its taste. This no fry malai kofta and whole wheat tandoori roti is one of those successful attempts where health meets taste while satisfying our food cravings without adding those extra calories. So let's step into the cozy kitchenette to make this delicious meal. We will begin by making the malai kofta first. To make the gravy, now in a kadai, add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. Once the oil is hot, add 1 small piece of cinnamon and 4 to 5 cloves, followed by 2 small bay leaves. Let these crackle for a bit and then add the roughly chopped onions and stir well. Now add 10 to 12 whole cashews to this and stir again and cook until the cashews have roasted and the onions have become pink and translucent. To this we will add the roughly chopped tomatoes and mix well. And add some salt so that the tomatoes are well cooked. Add a glass of water to this and cover with a lid and let it simmer for 5 minutes until the tomatoes have become soft and mushy. Once the onions and tomatoes have cooked well, let this cool completely, and once cooled, remove the bay leaves and transfer the remaining contents into a mixer jar and grind into a smooth puree. Now in the same kadai, add 1 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, add the onion tomato puree and let this come to a boil. We will now add the aromatics to this, starting with half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of jeera powder, 2 teaspoons of dhania powder, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and season with salt to taste. Mix well to combine everything together. At this stage, you can add a little water to adjust the consistency of the gravy if it is too thick. Cover and cook this for another 2 to 3 minutes until the gravy comes to a boil. Finally, add some crushed kasuri methi and mix well again. The gravy is ready. We will now prepare the kofta, for which in a bowl, we will take 2 medium-sized boiled and mashed potatoes, Add half a cup of grated bottle gourd or lauki. An important tip here is that squeeze the excess water from the lauki before adding it to the potatoes. Now add half a cup of grated carrot, followed by half a cup of grated paneer, 2 green chilies finely chopped, half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 tablespoon besan or chickpea flour for binding, half a teaspoon of dhania powder, half a teaspoon of jeera powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, followed by salt to taste. Mix well to combine everything and form a smooth mixture. We will now roll out the koftas from the mixture prepared. This makes about 12 medium-sized koftas. We will now take a panyaram or appe pan and add a drop of oil in each of the cavity. Once the oil is hot, we will start placing the kofta in each of the cavities of the pan. Cook the kofta well by turning them occasionally until they become golden brown on all sides as shown in the video. The koftas turn out extremely soft in the panyaram pan, and you can also avoid deep frying them this way. I personally add them to the gravy only at the time of serving to prevent them from becoming soggy and breaking apart. We will now make the whole wheat tandoori roti. In a bowl, take 2 tablespoons of milk, add 2 tablespoons of curd to it, followed by half a teaspoon of sugar and salt to taste, and mix well. To this, add 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 tablespoon of ghee, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and mix everything together and knead a soft dough using warm water. Let the dough rest for about 30 minutes. To make the roti, take a small portion of the dough, roll it into a slightly thick roti. Sprinkle kalonji or nigella seeds and chopped coriander leaves on top. And roll it lightly again. Meanwhile, heat a tawa, and once the tawa is hot, sprinkle some water on it. Now take the roti and apply water at the bottom plain side of it so that it sticks to the tawa. Place the roti on the tawa and let it cook until you start seeing bubbles on the top. After a minute or so, flip the tawa and cook the roti on open flame as shown until you see brown spots on top. And once cooked well, remove it from the tawa and add butter or ghee on top. Serve the roti with the malai kofta or any gravy of your choice. If you like this recipe, do follow our page for more such healthy and tasty recipes. Thank you for watching.